Hello everyone. With this assignment, I explored America's Historical Imprints database to examine how primary sources can enhance our understanding of early American history. I focused on two documents that demonstrated different perspectives of the Revolutionary period to show how we can apply historical literacy skills to analyze primary sources. America's Historical Imprints contains two main collections, the Evans series covering 1639 through 1800, and the Shaw Shoemaker covering 1801 to 1819. This database provides access to virtually every book, pamphlet, and broadside published in early America. For my analysis, I selected sources that would appeal to a heritage organization like DAR while demonstrating key historical thinking competencies. My first source was Thomas Paine's Common Sense, published in Philadelphia in January of 1776, founded in the Evans collection under entry 15097. This 47-page pamphlet became America's first bestseller. When examining this document, I considered Paine's deliberate rhetorical choices. He wrote in accessible language rather than scholarly, Latin typically of political treatises. The pamphlet format and 18 pence price made it affordable to common colonists. His opening line, "The sun never shines on a cause greater than worth," reframes independence as moral imperative rather than political rebellion. The timing was crucial. In 1776, most colonists still hoped for reconciliation with Britain. The Continental Congress hadn't considered independence, yet Common Sense sold 120,000 copies in 3 months from a population of 2.5 million, proportionally equivalent to selling over 6 million copies today. This demonstrates how print culture could rapidly shift public opinion. My second source is Abigail Adams' letter to John Adams on March 31st in 1776, where she wrote, I desire you would remember the ladies and be more generous and favorable to them than your ancestors. Adams wrote from a unique position. She was both political insider through her husband and the role of someone who experienced legal limitations facing women. Under coverture laws, married women had no independent legal existence. The context makes her request remarkably bold for this time period. Her warning, if particular care and attention is not paid to the ladies, we are determined to foment a rebellion, reveals how revolutionary ideals about natural insights raise questions about all forms of inequality, not just colonial grievances against Britain. These sources demonstrate essential historical literacy competencies. We must always ask, who created this source and why? What was their access to information? How might their background influence their perspective? What was the intended audience? Both documents show how revolution engaged people across social lines. Paine, as a recent immigrant outsider, and Adams as a connected but legally constrained insider, together they reveal how ideas, not just armies, won American independence. This research reinforces how primary source databases like historical imprints provide authentic voices from the past, allowing us to move beyond textbooks, narratives, and understand history's complexity. Thank you.